Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Working from the gun, here's Winston. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 3rd down, here's Winston. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Through the 35, 20, 15. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
For a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Green, back, put him out behind. Let him go.
Winston to throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let him go.
They are throwing it again. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Easy. Blue lady. 5-0. Where's that up?
He's going to throw it again. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky?
21-yard line.
Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
To throw again on second down. Winston. And the defender comes away with it. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're on it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Running down the left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull that in front further, 13-zip. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Winston to the air. Here's a screen for Achane. This one gets to the 22. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Taking a deep shot here. To the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Starts his return from the 23. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
Over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Great. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pick up the floor.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Great. Delta.
Back to throw, Hurts. That one's complete, right side. Yeah, he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They give to Barkley, left side. Gets it to the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Gonna run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Delta.
Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at fourth and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
63, 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Dolphins, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's Winston. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue lady. Where we go?
Winston now off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Delta.
You go play action. Here's Hurts. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Good.
The play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. And the shotgun will give it to Achane. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just
It's
right
now
on
2nd
schedule.
and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. So they'll decline this and take the result. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Go get him. Go get him.
Achane here with the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Andrew Mukuba attacking to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Sonny. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll punt another one away. Cueva Volquez returning to the field. Taken at the 2. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 9-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Rob for the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At the 24-yard line.
180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for him that starts at the 38. Motioning left is their running back. First down throwing for Hurts. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And again, here's Hurts. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Third and long for him here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return. Well, we all know, Brock, some teams like to split up kick and punt return duties between a couple of guys, but others have a player so good they've got to use them as both, and we've seen that here. A kick return now to match his big punt return from earlier.
And honestly, Kate, I think that first return led to this one, right? Success breeds success. Yeah. Same approach, same mindset, and those guys blocking for him know if they just hold up and do their job, big things can follow.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Ready. Wait, that.
Here's Winston, first and 10. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Where do we go?
Second down carry for Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's... not on their side either.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. On first down, Hurts finds his back. Here's Barkley. He dodged the tackle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Let's get to that wide complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
Dolphins nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
We're 19. Go.
Going play action here. Brissett connects on the crosser. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
17 yards.
A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the pistol, Brissett. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
19. That's it. Go.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. It's Brissett. And this one is launched downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Punting unit out now. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, Eagles.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagle first down.
63, 63, 63. Grace, Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Another Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
They go play fake with Hurts. Now he's past the 25. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
5-yard line.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
He finds it right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
19, set. 19, set. Go.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far.
Don't worry.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
19, Okay. You're 19. Go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
On the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
You're 19. Okay. Right 20. Right. Hey, check. Go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line.
A gain of 17
The big
yards.
play nets him 17 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one doesn't go far.
Number 16.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
12X. Hey, kill. Let's go.
To the air yet again, Brissett. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
We're 19. Okay. We're 19. Go.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short. Punt team on the field. And he's been one of the players of this game.
It's 4th down.
Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
6-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Fielded at the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
The
line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, Ray.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
We're 19. Go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Great. Set. I know you.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
They go to Barkley again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
19. Go.
Away from the pistol, that's right. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
19. Set. Go.
They run again with Wright. He'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
You're 19. Set. Go.
Pressure coming for Brissett. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
You're 19. Go.
Now it's Brissett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now they face second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
You're 19. Go.
Back to the air, Brissett. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you've thrown the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Fair catch called and taken, but hang on there. There's a flag on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this